Good morning students. Today we will study about a new chapter, that is light. You might have seen a beam of sunlight when it enters a room through a narrow opening or a hole. You may have also seen beams of light from the headlamps of scooter, car, trains, engines. Similarly, a beam of light can be seen from a torch. So this chapter is all about light, properties of the light, and the characteristics of the image formed by the plane mirror. This will be the topic we will be discussing today. So let us get started. So first property of light is light travels in straight line, that is called rectilinear propagation of light. Light travels in straight line, where you have to take one, this is a kind of a rubber tube, and this boy, you can say in picture A, it is looking through this candle through this rubber tube, and this is another picture where the boy is looking towards the candle with the help of a bent rubber tube. In case 1, he will be able to see the candle, whereas in case 2, he will not be able to see the candle. This is because light travels in straight line, and we know we are able to see things only when light falls on the object and it gets reflected and come back to our eyes. So this is how we are able to see the objects. So this property is rectilinear propagation of light, or you can say light travels in straight line. Next property of light is reflection of light. Light gets reflected from the smooth shiny surfaces like mirror, or sometimes because water, you can see in pond or rivers, it is also having smooth surface. So we can say that it is also acting as a mirror. So surface of water also reflects back the light. So this reflection of light, this bouncing back of light is called reflection of light. So there is another phenomena called reflection of light, bouncing back of light. The way you throw the ball on the wall and it bounces back towards you, that is bouncing back of ball. Same way there is bouncing back of light, reflection of light. You must have read this story about the lion and the rabbit. This story is also based on reflection of the water, and just go through this. It is also one of the very famous story in Panchatantra, where a rabbit shows lion its own reflection, and he was petrified, he was scared to see himself, that he thought that some another lion has come to the jungle. So the rabbit was able to get rid of whatever monopoly he used to pose upon another animal through this simple common sense. Rabbit was aware that there will be reflection, that is why he said lion that some another king has come to the jungle, and you should be aware of this fact. When this lion tries to see into the water, he sees his own image and he was petrified. So this is how very smartly the rabbit was get rid of king lion. Okay. So this story is related to reflection of light. Okay, and we know that this plain water, because it is smooth and shiny, acting as a mirror here. So mirrors, they show images because they are smooth and shiny, and you must have observed in your home also, whenever you take some new glass or spoon or plate, you are able to see your image. So that this is all because of the image formation by the smooth and shiny surfaces. Okay. So this is about the reflection. Now there are two laws of reflection. Two laws of reflection. So we will study about the laws of reflection also. According to first law of reflection, this is your plane mirror. This is the symbol for plane mirror. This side is polished surface and this is unpolished or reflecting surface. Okay. So whenever the light falls on plane mirror, this is incident ray. It is shown or denoted by small I. It gets reflected, this is small r. So this ray of light is incident ray, and this ray which is getting bounced back, it is called the reflected ray, and this is normal, this is perpendicular to this surface of the mirror. Okay. So, first law of reflection says that angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. If we try to throw the light through this angle, 30-degree angle, so it will be, if it is 30-degree angle of incidence, so angle of reflection also will be 30-degree. So, this is the first law of reflection, that always angle of incident will be equal to angle of reflection. And what is angle of incident? It is the angle between normal and the incident ray. What is angle of reflection? It is the angle between normal and the reflected ray, and they are always equal. They are always equal. So, first say, if you increase angle of incident, for example, if I try to throw light from this angle, if it is, you say 60-degree, so what will be angle of reflection? So, we know according to according to law of reflection, angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. So, now if we increase angle of incident to 60-degree, so angle of reflection also will exceed to 60-degree. Okay. So, this is first law. Second law is angle of this incident ray, then reflected ray and normal, they all lie on the same plane. They all lie on the same plane. Thank you very much. We will discuss same topic in today's live class. Thank you.